We on? All right, guys, what up? So, like we talked about, we're doing these micro edits. Today is a new day, and we have a new video. We're focusing on the fuel cell right now with Adrian. So I thought I would just kind of keep you guys plugged in, dude. We're kind of middle of the actual print house workday, so bear with us if this is a bit spotty, but let's rebuild our fuel cell. Let's go. All right, so big picture, we have Adrian. We have our Nuke sending unit and swirl pot combo. Adrian's doing some work on that. I'll catch you up to in a second. We also have our new foam. We also have our fuel cell. We have a new fuel gauge, our gaskets, and our actual new fuel gauge filler. Fuck, I'm fucking up, Adrian. I gotta slow down. We have all of the parts to rebuild the fuel cell. Let's rebuild it.
At the track, we pulled the fuel cell apart.
Yeah.
And we replaced these fuel pumps because we thought we had bad fuel pumps, which we had really dirty filters. This is the old one. The others were way worse than this. So we replaced them right before practice. So Nate didn't get to practice. And
damn it.
These posts, when I pulled them off, they were like loose. And that probably wouldn't have been a good grounding point anyways for these. And even for the second time when I pulled this off again, they were loose, and one of the grounds just fell right out. So it's just basically sandwiched into this plate with two nuts. And so I made sure they were really tight this time, and now I think they're really solid. They're not going anywhere.
And that's pretty much the wiring for the actual fuel pumps, a ground and power?
Yep. And then if you go to this side, you can connect it to the chassis harness.
Got it.
That'll go.
Yep. So that's where, obviously, on the switch panel, click on, and now they're running.
Yeah.
And these two are actually in the like swirl pot. What do you call that?
It's called surge tank.
Surge tank.
Surge tank. And it kind of goes over like that. This pump feeds these two pumps, and these two pumps feed the car.
Right. So this pump is basically in the fuel cell, grabbing the actual first glance of fuel, sending it into these two, so these never starve. Is that the concept?
Yeah. And these shove it all into your motor. So.
Yes. And then from here, they actually go to the motor.
Yeah.
So what you guys missed was we had a bunch of dirty filters, and Adrian's kind of mentioning at the track, this is a pretty technical little, like, sit down, be calm, and do it. And if Coleman plugs the clip right now, we definitely were not calm. There's probably 3 or 4 people with their hands in this thing, so.
And then also, when we were panicking, we were basically replacing these lines because they were a little bit different in size, so we had to obviously change them. And in the midst of being in a rush, I guess we cut this a little short because you think from here to here would be short, and we just need a little bit of line. And we kind of went at it like that, but that in turn pinched one of our lines, especially trying to rush back and get Nate to practice. We pinched them, and I try to blow through this, and there's no air that can go through this little pinch.
Yeah.
So basically, one pump wasn't getting fuel.
Yeah.
So.
And we had our neighbor Josh McGuire toss us, I think, the fuel lines.
Yeah.
So we did not have any fuel lines on hand. Adrian's kind of mentioning, yeah, like we had enough fuel line to make it happen, but it kind of pinched it, so sketchy.
Not good.
Sick. So what's left to do?
So we got this new fuel line I got at the auto parts store. We're gonna take the time now and make sure we route it long enough to where it doesn't pinch, and in a way where it can still fit in this tiny little box, or this little surge tank. So got some work to do. This isn't very big.
Yeah, yeah. All right, cool. So we'll get busy on this, maybe a little time lapse, and then we'll check back in.
Go ahead. Try and rotate this.
So here's our old fuel gauge.
We have to do some.
So this guy floats. It's kind of in the way right now for our new guy. New TI Automotive fuel pump. This came from Summit, just as quick as possible. So this goes here now.
Yeah, should we put that in
I think
first?
so, yeah. This looks quite a bit more bulky than our current gauge. A little bulky, but not too bad. Yeah. This was made in 1920. I'm just playing. It's pretty old school, dude, but honestly, they work well when foam doesn't get in the way of them. Old guy, floats, super mechanical. New guy has a float in it. Nothing cool up top. There we go.
Oh, it does.
Adrian, you read the instructions? Are you that type of dude, or?
Yes, I am.
Yeah? Brandon pulling up. Brandon pulling up with the goods.
I don't know if this is
What the fuck is this?
This is a fourth part. This is the part that I was like,
What the fuck
but
is
the rest of the stuff's there.
That's like a weird one.
Why sports?
This in a cover.
I'm gonna break the fuck out of that. Those are what we're looking for, dude. Got some gold.
Yeah, no cracks in these.
What about, you have another piece?
We got one more.
This is really what we're looking for.
I think so.
Yes, 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 yes.
All metal.
You just saved Adrian 2 days.
Don't break this one.
I won't. I gotta show him. All right, guys. This piece right here just saved Adrian like 2 days of work, because the other one looks like this. Yay! Boo! Look at this thing. Jesus Christ. All right, back to the fuel cell. New fuel gauge. Done. Now to make the new pump fit in that gap.
I think it can fit right here.
Nice. As long as our swirl pot.
Oh, that's what. Okay, let's do that first then.
And then make this work, yeah. Okay.
And we can put this around. Think that could work?
Not bad. Yeah, the goal right now we're trying to focus on is not to pinch that line.
Because here it was pinched,
Yeah.
and it's very close to doing that.
Yeah, so loop it around, run it up nice and... Yeah, I think that should work. Quick break. Anything cool come off yet? Yeah. Caden's over here on the direct garnet, making cool shit happen.
Go Amari.
Go Amari.
Shout out Utopian Sonder.
That's right.
The fuck you know about that?
Plug it, Coleman. Amari's got the two graphics going. This one. And this one.
Three. You forgot this one.
Fucking sick. The third graphic.
Dun, 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 dun.
The never saw. Ooh. This is my favorite one.
I know, that's a cool one.
Love it.
Yeah.
Good work. Printing shirts, trying to make a car run. That's what's going down. The sanding doesn't end for Brandon. He's gonna sand forever. Anyways, back to the fuel, Nuke Performance. Obviously, got the gauge in, the new gauge. From here, we were able to rerun our lines. Tell us about it, Adrian.
It was all you, dude.
All right, so
It was routed this way,
yes,
and now we routed it through, so then it's the hose is a lot more free, so it doesn't get caught and pinched.
boom. Now, did Adrian do that before to test it so it looks super smooth, or was that the first try? We'll see, we'll see. All right, yeah, so we're getting close here. Got the swirl pot on, got the new fuel gauge on. From here, still have to mount the external fuel pump, or the third fuel pump, whatever you want to call it. Technical terms, obviously I'm better behind the wheel. But anyways, keep you guys updated. Soon we're gonna put it in the tank and the new foam.
Nice and heavy.
Hell yeah, dude. Holy shit, I'm wrenching. It's got the wrench in his hand. Fucking be careful.
So we got new lines all around. Sure, has that pinched. Got all new fuel pumps, a new filter.
Shout out the new fuel pump, part number.
We got our new sending unit.
New sending unit.
Basically everything's new.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to avoid problems. So we know none of these lines are gonna kink, and now it's time for some foam and a fuel cell.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, guys, clicking away on time. Moving into the fun part, foam. So for those who don't know, it's pretty simple. Inside of the fuel cells on drift cars, we run foam. That way we limit the amount of sloshing because the cars are obviously just jolting around the whole time. Anyways, with that being said, this foam had been in the car since 2016 or 17. It was only rated for a 2-year time span. So God, angels, Buddha, everyone else involved was on my side. And it did start breaking down, which I'm sure at some point was gonna cause havoc. It probably did cause havoc. So,
Yeah.
you can definitely see the difference. And I know you guys can't feel this, but the texture itself feels way more solid. This stuff has been around the block. So, all right, Adrian, let's do this shit.
I figured out that these are the corner pieces, and this should fit. It's not lengthwise tall, and you just cut it down to size.
I see. So we got 2 corners
And a fill spot.
and a fill spot. Oh. What's the update, dude? Ready to wrap?
About to be. It's the last step, so.
You got it all sanded down like you like it?
Yeah, all sanded down, all smooth.
Look at this thing, dude. Jeez. 2F, y'all don't want none.
This'll work.
Looking good, dude. Fuck!
Man. See? Told you.
Yeah. Let's see. What it's like to be VP's X85L, right? It's all you look at all day. Dad jokes. Fuck. Not even a dad yet.
Sick.
Sweet. One last look at her, dude. She's looking good. Shout out Nuke Performance.
Way more pro, too.
Yeah, I like it. The gasket.
Yeah.
The gasket. This was our old gasket. She was a little rough, dude. She held together though. She never let us down. Wrong way. Just playing, dude, right? Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Why is it sticking up, though?
What is it, dude?
I don't know.
We remembered this plate, so we ended up adding this plate. And then we have our corked gasket, and then we have our actual Nuke Performance sending unit. But anyways, we think that the actual fuel cell itself was kind of just slouching. So yeah, we're trying to put a few bolts in now. A few pieces of hardware to see if we can kind of like grab the cell to meet it again. What do you think? It's gonna work?
I think it will. Grabbing it.
Nice. that's it. With the help of Adrian, we are ready to drop the fuel cell back in the car. Yeah, dude, these little micro videos, hopefully you guys, I don't know, learn something. We're trying to teach as much as we know on the way. But for the most part, the part numbers for what I'm using are in the description below. And then also, we'll kind of keep you guys updated on putting it in the car. What else, Adrian? From here, waiting on the car.
We got the rest of the stuff to wrap.
Yes, we're about to start wrapping. New livery, and yeah, excited. Keep you guys updated. See you guys on Friday. Later.